Hello, everyone, and welcome to Topic Thunder. I'm Matt Disick. This is my pal Tyler.
Sup?
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 And today we are here to talk to you about the music industry.
Are we? Is that what we're doing?
Now, yes.
Oh.
Now, yes.
I mean, okay.
I mean, we tackled film. A little bit. Might as well we want to change it up a bit. Talk
Yeah.
about other stuff.
Yeah. So right to it, we're talking to about the music industry. So, Matt, what's your favorite genre of music, anyways?
Rock. You?
I'll let you guess that one.
I know it ain't country.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yes.
rock.
So for this podcast, we'll be talking about all things in the music industry, such as the most popular genre, why it's popular, and why we think a certain genre is dying.
And like music history and
Music
stuff
his-
like that.
And how music has evolved over the years and all that. The
Yeah.
music industry in general, obviously. So where did we begin with this?
All right. Well, why don't
The
we?
year was 19.
Actually, that's where I was kind of going with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like everyone knows Beethoven and Mozart and all the classic,
All the classic.
all the classic mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
But like if we're talking modern, I want to say like modern music to like kind of how it is today. It kind of started back in the 50s.
Well, that's when pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, when did the Beatles come around?
Beatles were in the 60s.
Was it the 60s?
Yeah, but
They were
50s
the
was
first-
50s was Chuck Berry,
They were
Big
the-
Mom Thornton, Elvis Presley.
They were the first boy band, weren't they?
Technically, yes.
Because, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
They paved the way for like One Direction
Yeah.
and Backstreet Boys.
Oh, 100%. Oh, not so much Backstreet. Well, I guess Backstreet Boys just
Boy
because of the whole
boy bands in general.
boy bands in general. Yeah, but One Direction definitely takes huge influence off early Beatles.
Yeah. And then you have like you have Paul McCartney, who's still singing to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, how old is he now? Like 70s, 60s?
Yeah, he has to be like late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, he's up there. And then, so there's like this. Okay, so the one thing I mostly want to talk about is like the most popular genre in today's society is pop music and country music.
Yeah.
So,
Then again, it does, I guess, depend on where you live, but but in North America, yeah, I would agree.
because it doesn't matter if you're in the country, you're in the city, it doesn't. It just,
Yeah.
It's so popular. So to you, why do you think it's so popular?
I mean, pop I can see at least but country is the thing that I'm struggling with its popularity.
See, I don't mind country. Like, there's, as we were talking earlier, there's a thing called dark country.
Yeah.
It's not how it sounds. It's just more. Gives it more of like a. What's the word for it?
Bluesy feel?
Yeah, pretty much. And then you have today's country music, which is about.
They have more hard edge feel, yeah.
There are three things that country songs will only talk about. Three main things: beer, trucks, women. Now you may be thinking that's everything.
And jeans.
And jeans. Now you may be thinking that's everything a guy wants, but at the same time, it's every song you hear. It's
Yeah,
just-
actually, I took a picture because
Are we taking our phones out again?
only this once. Only once, just because I have the list of the songs that was on this video that we watched.
Okay.
I don't have them in my brain,
That's right. Okay. Let me see.
so I'm just using them as a reference.
Let me see.
All right, so back like a few years ago, back in maybe 2014, I think it was. Yeah, there's this guy who decided to take a bunch of, he took 6 country songs, like 6 modern country songs, mashed them together, and when he did that, you would notice that they all sounded exactly the same.
Yep.
The songs he mashed up were Sure Be Cool If You Did by Blake Shelton, Drunk on You by Luke Bryan, Chillin' It by Cole Swindle, Close Your Eyes by Parmalee or whatever, This Is How We Roll by Florida Georgia Line, and Ready Set Roll by Chase Rice.
Are all these songs the same, you're saying?
They sound exactly the same.
Unfortunately, as much as I agree with you, the same can be said for rock songs.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not trying to defend country. Actually, I actually am defending country music. It's
You are defending country music. What is this?
I know.
What
But I just-
world are we living in right
But
now?
I don't look for songs that are like the lyrics are the same, but it's almost like the same meaning with the country
Yeah.
songs, like Blake Shelton's "Drunk." Luke Bryan's "Drunk on You,"
Yeah.
and then there was Florida Georgia Line's.
Yeah, like they're both talking about like, again, like you said,
Beer-
jeans,
beer trucks,
girls,
beer trucks
trucks. Yeah, it's in fact there is in fact it's kind of become a joke to the point where it's even being written about in comedy. Bo Burnham, he
Yeah.
did a bit on one of his comedy specials that he even discusses the fact that uh, country songs all go through this trend of writing about
Yeah.
trucks, women,
Like
beer, sometimes girls in blue jeans with a cold beer riding a truck.
Maybe like I think I get why people are into it because it's easy to follow. Like the lyrics are simple. And you can almost relate to them in a way. Like when you go to a bar and you have a good time, you have a beer in your hand and everything.
Yeah.
Like a guy sees this girl walking up, she's dancing and everything. Like that's what most of the songs are about. Like they're at a bar, meet a girl, take her home in a truck, and sort of thing. Like it's just back and forth. Now you may be thinking, do I hate country music? Actually, I don't. I don't hate country music. You know why? I've come to get used to it in a way. I've come to accept that it won't be different. And there have been songs that I've liked in the past. A few years ago, there was a song I liked. It was called, I think, "Walking on the Moonlight" or something like that. It was a catchy one. Like,
Okay. Do you know who it was by?
I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but it was on the
Okay.
radio one night. I found myself liking it. And then you have, so moving on from country, then you have pop music, which is also
Yeah, pop has a bad history.
pop. See now, pop really has diversed
Yeah.
from what it used to be. Like back then, you had like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, and all that. No, not Elvis Presley. Sorry.
Well, he technically was pop as well. He was pop and rock.
Yeah, he's back and forth. But then, like Michael Jackson, I could listen to his songs. Like that was pop for me. Like was what he had.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now you got today where it's like, what the fuck? And it's all auto-tuned. There's no instruments. It's all just.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
The majority of singers.
the
yes.
majority, yeah.
But like, the sad part is there are a few that actually have talent in that genre,
Mhm.
while the rest are like, it's just yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
And
So,
how, yeah.
so to you, what is the worst genre of music? Is it country, or is it something else?
I mean, genre, the one I'm not a, I'm not a big fan of dubstep,
Okay, that's
but,
understandable.
but like, if we're talking out of the big, like, the big genres, I'd probably have to say my least favorite. That's tough. It would be a tie. It would be a tie between country and pop because there are some pop that doesn't offend me. There are a lot of pop that offends me. I don't listen to much country outside of Johnny Cash, but even then he's more folk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say like
Like if I'm hearing country music at a bar or something, I'm fine with that. I have no problems with that.
Yeah,
But if you have a song like fucking like Cara B or whatever at a bar,
Cardi B.
yeah, my ears will probably start bleeding.
Yeah. I would say the history of pop music offends me more than the history of country music because
Yeah.
pop music has the mentality of being more about money than art.
Yeah.
And if you look at, I'm going to use as an example Kesha.
Yeah. Ching.
Yeah. Like her whole like ordeal with like the court issue she was going through about how the producer was basically controlling her and saying you were forcing her to write certain music and not letting her write her own music, and then she got out of it and now she's writing her own music. And if you compare the two, when she's independent, even if she is more pop, she's less pop than what she was. Like her songs actually have meaning now.
Yeah.
and
she's
so, and they're a
definitely,
lot
well,
better.
There's a song that she did, like Praying was one she
Yeah.
did. It was completely opposite from what she was, like,
Yeah,
yeah, this is like, yeah, like she really changed. I think she has a kid now or something, so I think
maybe,
that's what it is.
but
Like she's changed her entire look,
mhm.
so.
Yeah, but like that whole or that whole ordeal with what she went through, that summarizes pop music to a T. It's controlling because it's less about the music and more about your image.
Yeah.
And so
Like most songs, they give make people dance. Like that's what people want to do. They want to like move.
well, it's not just that. It's shallow. Like it's fine if you make a dancing song and stuff like that. I mean, Michael Jackson did that too.
Mm.
But like when you make it so shallow that
And
it becomes a joke
so when,
is
when you were talking about how country songs all sound the same, like Blake Shelton and Floyd George Line and Luke Bryan.
well modern, yeah.
There was also, you can also see the same for pop,
Mhm,
with the same
I agree.
beats. There was Justin Bieber's, Is It Too Late Now to Say Sorry, or whatever. The beat.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
The beat in it, and it was with another song. I forget what was it. There was a song that was constantly playing during the summer. I completely forgot about it now. It was Why Don't You Just Meet Me in the Middle.
Okay.
So those two beats,
Sound the same?
almost, yeah. Like they were
Okay, yeah.
watching the video, like
Yeah.
comparing it.
They might have had the same producer, but I don't know.
I don't know, just like it just, yeah. Like it's almost lazy in a way.
Exactly, yeah. That's the thing with pop music. In fact, that's a huge thing with music in general. Like just taking carbon copy, taking what worked, and
Yeah, like
trying to.
like I can't watch
Remake
I
it.
can't watch like music award shows anymore. I can't watch the
I cannot. I can never. They're all terrible.
they're so they're just bad.
Mm.
The MTV awards are the worst.
100%.
Yeah, yeah. Just like I just can't. I don't like most of today's singers in
Yeah.
that genre. Cardi. So I can't stand her. I will say this. I did like Nicki Minaj at a point.
Really?
Yeah, there was a song.
Is there which song?
What was it? It was There was a song that had like Starships, I think it was called.
Starships?
Yeah. It was a while back. It was when she was sort of getting known, but it was just the chorus was catchy.
Yeah.
That's probably the only song I like from her.
Yeah. There is one song that I don't mind, and it's only because with guilty pleasure songs, like when it has like a good danceable beat, like it's like it gets in your head and stuff like that. There is one Nicki Minaj song that I will say like it did come on the radio quite a bit, but it was one of the like whenever it came on, like it was at a job I hated working at, so like when it came on, it was kind of a highlight because it was like, oh, this is actually something that's the complete opposite of my job right now. It was Super Bass.
Yeah, that was another.
It's a catchy, fun song.
To be
like,
fair, I tried memorizing the first like the
Yeah.
the entire song.
Yeah.
And then speaking of rap. Ah, fuck Drake.
Just right away.
So, do you listen to rap often?
I've been listening to it less often just because like I've
I
gotten out of music. I'm trying to get back into it. I used to be bigger on rap when I was a kid. Like I listened to Eminem and stuff like that. And Tupac, Biggie Smalls, and stuff like that.
Like, there's only a few rappers I'll still listen to. I'll listen to Kendrick Lamar.
He's good. He's very good.
Eminem, especially now that he had a new album out. And then there is shit, what's his name? It'll come to me, but yeah. So like, there's a whole bunch of like, as a kid, like growing up, Eminem was.
Eminem was.
my
I listened to his music a lot.
Like that was like when Recovery, his album Recovery came on. Like I listened to that 24/7.
Yeah, mine was Marshall Mathers' album,
Yeah.
the original. So that was back when he did Real Slim Shady.
Yeah. Like he's changed
Yeah.
a lot. Have you noticed that? From like what he was when he did the Real Slim Shady.
Yeah,
And then he got Not Afraid.
Yeah, his music changed a lot, which is important. You want your music to evolve
Yeah,
and
like,
change.
yeah,
You don't want it to be the same thing over and over again, or else you get
No, but
tired of it.
he became more angry in his songs, I say.
Depends.
Like he did Real Slim Shady.
Like he was very angry back then, very angry. Like, but he was more jokey about it.
Yeah.
Now he's more like, I'm just pissed off, and I'm gonna show how pissed
Well,
off
do you
I
know
am.
how many songs he's done talking about his real life?
Yeah.
Like cleaning out my closet.
You know my closet stand.
Stan? Yep. Mockingbird.
Yep.
That's about his daughter.
Yep.
Uh,
There was a song that he did with D12 that was real as well.
yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is.
It was about Proof.
Was that what it was? Okay.
Because it was right after Proof died, I think.
Yeah, like he has a lot of songs like talking about his life. So
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, but I think that's one of the reasons why he became big.
Yeah,
Because
because
he's telling his stories in his
Mhm.
songs and stuff. And yeah, so it's just yeah. Like in his new album, he exposed the music industry, like mumble rappers and all that. And that's what people listen to is mumble rappers.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
so, like,
Kendrick Lamar kind of did the same thing with the song "Humble," like because all these artists are like
yeah.
boasting how about they're the greatest and shit like that, and it's like, no, dude, like settle down, chill.
Yeah, like it's the what is it, like, you know, the 5 seconds of fame sort of thing,
Yeah.
5 minutes of fame, whatever.
Yeah.
5 years of fame. I would say.
15 seconds of fame.
Yeah, like it's sort of like it's 15 months of fame.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just that rush where you got a huge audience and then you're suddenly the biggest in the world supposedly. You travel the world, like you get millions of people selling out your stadiums and all that. Yeah, you kind of do feel like, yeah, I kind of feel like I'm the biggest, but at the same time, you got to think of like everyone else out there who's almost done this longer than you or has a bit more of a better fan base in a way. So like, look at that Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
His career's over.
Yeah, especially he had a whole thing with Eminem. Like, what happened?
Yeah, so a while back he called out his daughter or something.
Yeah.
But this is like before the beef started. So he called out his daughter. So during Eminem's new album Kamikaze, there was a song where he mentioned how Kelly talked about his daughter and stuff, and then Kelly retaliated with Rap Devil, and then Eminem came after him with Kill Shot.
Yeah.
And obviously Eminem buried him in the ground that day.
Yeah.
So it was actually
As the rap god he is.
yeah, but it was actually a good like getaway between these two. Like when Rap Devil came out,
Yeah.
there were so many people who were like, oh, where's Eminem? Give it to Eminem. Give me
Yeah.
him. And then Kill Shot comes out, and next thing you know, R. Kelly's career just went downhill, which was the funnest thing.
You mean Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly, yeah.
R. Kelly's
R.
career went
Kelly's-
out the window years ago
Yeah.
when he pissed on a young fan
Yeah.
in the crowd.
And he talked Eminem
Oh yeah,
called him out
didn't
too.
he also like? Isn't there sexual allegations against him? Did he rape somebody too? I think.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know.
I know Eminem called him out too. So
Yeah,
No.
his career's been dead for years.
yeah, like Eminem's possibly like he's definitely one of the biggest
If-
musicians of this day.
If not the biggest in rap.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
easily the
definitely.
biggest in rap.
Oh, definitely. Like, I don't want to sound like racist or anything, but he's like probably the best successful white rapper compared to like your Machine Gun Kelly's, your
Vanilla Ice. He's rap. He is rap.
Yeah, but he's also, how old is he now? 40s?
Yeah.
But then again, look at Eminem. He's 40 and he's still.
Then again,
also
he is
rapper.
a very successful contractor right now. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like, but I can't ever get tired of Eminem. I even liked his last album, Recovery.
Yeah.
Not Recovery, Revival.
Oh, Revival. Yeah.
I guess people don't like it. It was very political.
Yeah, because that was around the time Donald Trump came into power.
Yeah. I didn't mind.
That was the angry one I saw. I remember that. Music video coming out.
Like, it was just.
How he was just yelling at the camera.
Yeah, well, I didn't mind the album to be honest, so I don't know. But then I like Kamikaze more. You know why?
What?
Venom. It's a good song.
Isn't that whole thing a meme now too?
I just the way he says it. Just,
Venom.
Yeah, Venom. It's catchy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, when it comes to Eminem and compared to other rappers, I I will defend Eminem probably till my grave.
Yeah.
Unless he becomes.
Unless he becomes an asshole. But
But
surprisingly, he hasn't. He's been a very humble presence in
yeah,
the music industry.
yeah, yeah, he's good. And he's real too. Like when you hear
Yeah.
like Rap God, like that's not sped up. Like when like he's been on live stages and he raps that fast.
Yeah.
So and then you got other rappers who try to rap fast, but it turns out no, it's actually a speed up because they tried doing it, they failed
Yeah.
miserably. So okay, so I got another question. This is moving on from rap. Who to you is the worst music artist? Yet either today or past.
That's hard.
Hmm.
If we're talking, okay.
All right, let me change it. What?
Okay. Um, I will say like if I had to pick an artist who pissed me off the most in the past, actually that I can remember in my whole life, the artist that pissed me off the most was easily Justin Bieber.
Do you think he got too much hate over the years? Like he's
Maybe when he was a kid, but
like as a kid.
my God, when he was a teenager and young adult, he was the biggest asshole on the face of the earth.
You mean when he shaved the Bieber hair? When he trimmed the Bieber hair? Remember that little look? Remember the look he had when he first came out?
Maybe.
Like I didn't mind him when he first came out. Like when he did Baby, like I didn't listen to it that much, so I didn't. I complained about.
Yeah,
But when it did come on the radio, I did switch it out a little bit.
yeah, like I couldn't stand his like it was one of the weirdest things. It was like when he was like in his early years, I hated his music, but I didn't hate him as a person. Like 'cause he was just a kid and it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
and then down the line.
and then you realize,
But at the same
then he turned into an asshole,
but
and then
at the same time, you gotta think of all the shit all the shit that people said to him and all that. Like it messes with his brain probably, so he probably wanted to retaliate by becoming an asshole to them.
I don't think it was retaliation. I think it's the fact that his fans treated him as a god. He thought he was a god himself. I mean, when you are so arrogant that you show up 2 hours late to your own fucking concert.
He did?
Yes.
How long ago was this?
That was a few years ago. This is when people started hating. This is when his own fans got pissed off at him.
I remember a while back he threw up on stage.
Yeah, that was one thing too.
And he
He also.
he canceled one of his shows during
Yeah,
performance.
and there's also a video of him online pissing in a. This was back during his dark times, as I like to refer to them because they really were his dark times. There's a video of him online pissing in a. In a mop bucket.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like that was a low point for him, but yeah, like he was an asshole.
But-
And then someone I knew a few years ago, one of her friends went to high school with him,
Yeah.
and like apparently according to her, he was always an asshole. So, kind of revealing that maybe he's
So
just
in a way, you know a girl who knows a guy who knows Justin Bieber.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay, but
Because
no,
he's from Stratford. He's not. It's not like he's from.
he's from Canada.
Yeah.
The bad part of Canada, I guess. The least Canadian side, I want to say. We're literally in Ontario. We're literally just a little slope there.
Yeah.
But do you think like fame does change you?
Fame does, but that's the thing though. That's why you have songs like "Humble" out right now. It's because
That's why. But then that's why you have a lot. Do you think a lot of like the singers try to? That's why a lot of singers try to take out their pain by writing sad songs, like they try to like depressing songs.
it is. Well, that's the whole thing. It's taking your emotions, taking your anger, and putting that into something creative. That's what they do.
But like a lot of songs have actually prevented suicides because, at least so I've heard, because like it's a song that people can relate to.
Yeah.
They know they're not alone, and they know they're not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like there's a song called like I can't remember who the artist was. Oh no, I think it was Logic.
Logic has a lot of like those songs.
The actual title of his song is a self-help line.
Oh, okay.
It's like a suicide hotline kind of thing.
Like
That's the title of his song. It's literally that number. So like.
Like when it comes to sad songs, you got You got Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love?
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was a big one. Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
Garfield and just start.
There's also this is going back to like early mid 2000s. Good Charlotte, Hold On.
Yeah. My Immortal, Evanescence.
Yeah.
This is like the Johnny Cash Hurt. That was one of his biggest songs, and that was
a cover.
That was his last song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That makes it even more heartbreaking.
Yeah, and that was a cover too. And not only was it a cover, it's a cover that even Nine Inch Nails, the guy who made the original song, say that's his song now.
Oh, Johnny Cash wasn't the first to sing that?
It's originally a Nine Inch Nails song.
Oh.
And they even went after he made it, like they were like, no, that's his song now. He did it way better than we did.
Well, how was the other one like? How was theirs? Was it like the same or?
No, it was different.
Like yeah, well, Johnny Cash, like you can just his version, you can feel the pain in his voice.
Yeah, which brings, and also he also like the video is him.
Yeah, just him.
So you can see
And looking
like
at
his age,
pictures of his
yeah,
past and everything.
Like you knew that he was. It's very similar to David Bowie's
Yeah, I was about to
Black
say.
Star. Like you can see like just looking at him, you can see like these are his last days.
Like
Which-
they did a video like
Yeah.
like where he like goes into a coffin.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like it was his, and yeah, and you got Prince too. You know, like he was. Unfortunately, I didn't know Prince all that well. I wish I didn't listen. I only heard a few songs from Purple Rain,
Yeah,
and then when he died, I started to actually.
I was the
listen
same
to
way.
him.
Yeah.
So.
But like if I had to pick a musician death that affected me the most outside of David Bowie, only because like I listened to Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars for the first time a few years ago, and now it's one of my favorite albums of all time. So that death kind of affected me too, because like I was hoping to see him live after that.
Yeah.
But the death that affected me the most, I would say, is 100% Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest. Mine was Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, Chester Bennington. Yeah, it was a huge one. Yeah,
I didn't.
I
That came
agree.
up, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Like, I haven't been listening to Linkin Park for a while. Like, I haven't listened to them since Minutes to Midnight.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I'm like, whoa.
Because despite, like, their last album wasn't the greatest, but I didn't hate him. Like, I did. Like, but he also, like, he was, like, addiction, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, like, it sucks. What makes it even more tragic is that he died on Chris Cornell's birthday.
Yeah.
Which is like, holy fuck. And they were good friends. Really.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck. And then when Chris Cornell died,
Yeah.
so it's like, fuck. Like, and then you got Michael Jackson. Did you know Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died on the same day?
Yeah.
And then Michael Jackson died, and basically Farrah Fawcett
Took over. Yeah.
Like, fuck. Oh, goddamn death. Moving on.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Michael Jackson song?
That's a tough one.
Is it?
That's actually a tough one.
Mine's either Billie Jean or Thriller.
Those are two top good ones. Here's the problem though, because like, shit, I can think of Man in the Mirror is also good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's hard. He has so many good songs.
Yeah, he was good.
But yeah, like those are probably my top three. I would say, like Thriller, Billie Jean, and Man in the Mirror. There's The Way You Make Me Feel is also a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, so like it's just yeah, it's just a lot. Yeah, he had a lot of good songs.
Yeah.
Did you know that Elvis Presley, when he was at the time like around, he became less big or something, like not as good as he used to be, like when he first came out?
Yeah. In fact, there's a joke about it.
Is that when he started getting like the gut and everything?
That's when he got fat,
If,
and he started wearing like the
wig.
white onesie or whatever.
So that's where everyone got it from? Because back then he wore like just a suit. He had like
Yeah.
his hair all done up.
Like he was, yeah, like
and then suddenly
then he became when you see a lot of Elvis impersonators, they're doing Fat Elvis.
Oh yeah, obviously. And like was it just the fame that got to him? Must have been.
No, I think he got tired of it.
Maybe that could have been.
Like, 'cause back then, it's definitely worse now, but like back then, like you had paparazzi outside your house all the time. and stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that
still
following
happening,
you.
which is so bullshit.
No, I
That's-
know.
That's the one thing I hate about fame is you get these goddamn people following you your every move.
Yeah.
It is so stupid. I want to punch them in the face.
Non-music related, but paparazzi related, and I'm sharing it because it's just hilarious. Daniel Radcliffe of Harry Potter fame,
Yeah.
he came up with a method to get rid of that, to destroy paparazzi.
How?
Well, the thing about paparazzi is that you have to make sure you can't reuse photos that look like they might have been on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was, whenever he goes out, he would often wear the same clothes.
Okay.
So it would make it seem like the photos were taken on the same day.
That's actually pretty smart, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Fuck, just, unfortunately, like, you can't attack a paparazzi because, it's all that, but even though, like, I know, Alec Baldwin got into a few fights with paparazzi in his days.
Yeah,
Actually
well,
still does.
I'm certain there are a lot of celebrities that have gone into fights.
Yeah, and then you got the ones who just try to be tough and just, like, say, like, fuck off or something
Yeah.
like that, but it turns out they don't do jack shit. But, like, it's just,
Yeah, like those are the things that I can understand when like I can understand celebrities getting pissed off at paparazzi because it's like these guys won't leave them alone. They're just trying to live a normal fucking life.
like, I hate when celebrities are treated like gods, in a way, or seen as gods.
Yeah, but
Like-
that's mostly because of their fan base.
Yeah, that's also because like you see them, like when you see singers perform in, like a crowd like a 30,000 or something, like that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because I could never do that.
No.
Just yeah, like it's just because they get the money, they get the cars and women and all that. But in truth, respect, fame doesn't make you happy. Like there's so many
No.
artists that
It's false happiness.
yeah, it's false happiness. That's why a lot of artists, again, they write songs about they're not happy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just yeah. That's almost, you can say that for rock in a way. Their songs are a lot of depression.
Yeah.
They're a lot of like, yes, they can be pain bang, but at the same time they have a meaning behind them. Like it's a good band. I want to say Tom Petty's, like Stand My Ground, Won't Back Down.
Yeah.
That
No,
was
back
one.
down. Yeah. There's another.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah. And if we're talking like conflicting, I guess, like music that's conflicting, Hollywood Undead came up with a song. I can't remember the name of it, but it goes something like "My feet are dangling off the edge." It's like the tempo of it and like the beat of it is very happy,
Mm.
and even the way he's saying it is happy. But the
lyrics
are very. It's about suicide.
Yeah, like they look at Donnie Glover's "This Is America."
Yeah, that's a dark song.
That's a fucked up song. Yeah, like you get what
The
he's
video
trying-
is fucked up.
You get what he was trying to do, though.
Oh
Right?
yeah, 100%.
It's very. It's.
I got it through the video.
Oh, it's a genius video.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like wow, fucking wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like Donnie Glover is definitely one of the best in the industry right now
For rap, yes.
for music in general.
Hmm.
He's not exactly. He's not. Is he a rapper or is he?
He's rap.
Or is he also?
He's rap and R&B, I would say,
Okay.
because there are some songs like
I'll watch.
there are some songs that he does sing like the album like Redbound, like that's more soul though.
Yeah, like and then you have what was the song that he did? He did. Have you seen his freestyle when he was on a radio show where he
Yeah.
just like that was good.
That was really good.
That was really good. I cannot believe that's the same guy from Community.
Yeah, he's a triple threat.
Oh shit. Like he's.
He
He can
can sing, he
act.
can act, he can write.
Can you dance?
I mean, you saw the video.
That's true. but
He can
okay,
dance.
Yeah, for some reason I'm thinking like a Michael Jackson dance. Why am I doing that? Actually, I'll tell you who is a triple threat. We might have conflicting reasons for it, but J-Lo is a triple threat.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
How?
She can sing, she can act, she can dance.
She cannot act. She can't act to save her life. She's a terrible actress.
What movie have you seen her in? Do not say Parker.
No, I was gonna say Jiggly.
I have not heard that.
You know okay. You know Ben Affleck?
Mm-hmm.
You know the movie. Okay, you know how like there are
This-
movie. You know how there are movies that almost kill your career.
Mm-hmm.
This is the movie that almost killed his career.
Is that when like he was
Like he literally he was
this is
younger.
before Daredevil, right?
This was after Daredevil. So this is when he was dating J-Lo. This is the reason why they started the movie together.
No, didn't Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck start dating after Daredevil?
Yeah, but there was a point where I'm pretty sure Jiggly was 2005. I could be wrong.
I don't know, but anyway.
Anyways,
Like J-Lo, there's a few songs that I actually don't mind from her.
okay.
I don't mind, but I won't go back on them.
Yeah, like that's you. Like that's.
It's me, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But and she can dance like
She can dance. She can dance. I'll give her that. She can dance. If you want a triple threat, in just in music, Dave Grohl.
Okay,
He can sing, play guitar, play drums.
that's fair. I'll tell you another one who's a good Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, he's another
he's
one.
a good one. He's a good
Yeah.
one. I really like him. So I'm gonna ask you.
Bruno Mars is another one.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Does he write his own? He doesn't write his own songs, does he?
I don't know.
But
I
he
don't
can-
know if he writes his own stuff.
But he can dance.
Oh, he can dance.
He can dance.
He can
I
dance.
wouldn't
He
mind.
can sing. He can dance, and he can play those drums.
Yeah, he can. He's good. Like he's one of the few in the pop
Yeah.
genre that is actually good.
Yeah, like I don't listen to him often,
But
but
you
I have a
occasionally.
high respect for him.
Yeah, me too. So I'm gonna go to more of a one that most people like to chirp, but also people are familiar with. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
All right.
To be fair, but I want to say this. I have turned away. Part of me does not like the songs I would hear on the radio, so I have actually turned to death metal and rock and roll because I cannot stand today's music, and I feel like it helped me.
Well, it depends on it depends on the radio station you listen to.
I listen to 95.9 FM.
Which is that a rock station?
It's pretty much. It plays like Food Fighters, Autoslave.
All right, so you found a radio station that you listen to. Like it all
Alice in
depends on the radio you
Chains.
listen to. If you listen to a
But-
radio station that only plays top 40, then all you're gonna get is pop.
But every other radio station, pop and country,
Yeah,
which is
in London that makes sense.
everywhere in general. Like even my hometown, obviously my hometown.
There's one in. Well, it depends too. Like Toronto has a few big, like rock stations and in the area.
Yeah, but like there was
Like the GTA in general has a few
And
good rock stations.
one reason why rock isn't as big as it was back then is because it's not mainstream.
Yeah.
So like big label, they don't sign with big label companies. They just almost do their own thing anyway, which is a shame because there's a lot of bands out there that are in rock that are underrated.
Yeah.
And deserve to be.
On radio, yeah.
Yeah, overrated. They deserve to be
They
overrated.
deserve to be overrated. No.
Do you have a favorite metal band?
Metal band.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking like. I'm talking like just like like they have like the drums.
Yeah,
the
I
guitar.
know.
Best
Metal.
example for me, best example I can use is Breaking Benjamin.
Okay.
Yes, they do a bit like they do the screams and stuff, but they're not like fucking. They're not like Slipknot.
Yeah. Well, Slipknot ain't bad, but
Okay, yeah, they're good.
if I had to pick a favorite metal, that's tough. I mean, off the top of my head, the one that I guess I listened to the most as a kid was Play Metallica.
Yep.
So I would say, but there are bands who I like their sound more
Mhm.
in terms of metal. Tesseract for one, Sabaton,
Mm.
and Dragon Force.
I've heard them. Yeah.
Dragon Force is good.
I'll tell you. Speaking of Metallica, like even today, they still sell out stadiums. It's insane. Like wherever they go, like it's
Yeah.
awesome. Rock will never die.
Like I although that they're not technically metal, I mean they are technically metal, because if you talk to like a lot of metal bands, like a lot of them consider them the influence for metal and the creation of metal. Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, that's a big credit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then going back to rock and roll, who would you say you listen to? Who would you say you like in rock and roll genre?
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Beatles, Queen.
You always forget that that the Beatles were rock and roll bands.
Well, Beatles were like their big stuff is when they were in rock.
Hey,
Like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, that was psychedelic rock. Revolver, like they became what people consider one of the greatest bands of all time through their rock period.
Is Queen, are they rock?
Yes,
Or are they like, I guess they would be.
they are rock. They're 100% rock.
Yeah, have you seen Queen perform at the Live Aid in 1985?
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest audience I've seen, and Freddie Mercury completely owns the stage.
As he always was.
As he always would, like he was fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the reason why they have a movie, which is basically about him
yeah,
coming out.
yeah,
Oh, it is out.
yeah. This video is sponsored by Bohemia Rasputa.
Go see it in theaters. We haven't seen it yet, but we hope it's good.
Yeah. Okay, and then you also have just right there. Do it.
Alright.
Then you had like bands like Kiss.
Yep.
They're not a lot. They're not around anymore. I'm pretty sure.
I think they still play live.
I'm not sure. Like, well, I know Gene Simmons had a show a while back.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons Family Jewels.
Yeah.
Me and my family used to watch that. It was kind of good, to be honest. Then you had Led Zeppelin was one.
Yeah.
Tom Petty, obviously.
Yeah, Tom Petty and
Pink Floyd was one on this.
Pink Floyd was a big one. David Bowie was another big one.
Was a big one. Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
Mhm.
Legendary. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They're good.
No, I'm not saying that. No, they are good. I like
I thought
them.
you were like.
No, I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. Okay,
Yeah.
I just didn't know we were going into modern right now.
No, I'm just going. I'm just naming bands that I think I'm starting to name bands I like.
Foo Fighters.
Yep. Obviously.
I'll just say, oh yeah.
Alice in Chains. What?
No. I just haven't heard much from them.
No, me neither, but they're alright.
Let's see another. Well, Queens of Stone Age.
Yep.
Queens of Stone Age.
It's a metal band, but Five Finger Death Punch.
Okay.
People on Select Star Network, or at least Colin anyways, knows that I do not shut up about Five Finger Death Punch. Because that's the band I'm listening to right now, and they have good songs, goddammit.
Yeah.
One thing they do is support the military.
Okay.
They're heavily supportive of the military. They
Yeah.
have a song called Wrong Side of Heaven and The Wretched Side of Hell. And at the end of in the video, is basically talking about like how like veterans are on the street and all that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the video, they have like all these links where you can like
That's cool.
charity
That's cool.
for veterans. So it's like really nice. And then then they have one called When the Seasons Change. Videos about when an officer gets shot and then his partner, like he lives, like it's about like, but moral of the message, like about one cop like is shot like almost like an everyday sort of thing. It's like 1 in 24 sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a powerful message. Then you have you just have all these songs. You have a lot of these songs really.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
Well, if we're talking about rock and roll, Jesus, let's go back all the way back to, I guess, when it started. So like back, like, during the ages of Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley, and Big Mama Thornton and stuff like that. Like,
Mm.
um, so back when it started, the sound that we know, like, as or that we came to know as rock and roll was actually came about from like musicians like Big Mama Thornton, Chuck Berry, Little Richard,
Mm.
and artists like that, and Howlin' Wolf, like blues artists back in the back in like the
Yeah.
40s and 50s, and um, giant like studio companies, like music studio companies, found out about this and they saw this, they witnessed this, and they're like, all right, like now this is kind of how I was taught it when I took the music course, the music history course.
Okay.
What it was is that like they found out about it and they saw how popular it was and they're like, all right, we're gonna take this sound from the black musicians and try and see if we can replicate that with the white musicians. So you'd have a lot of white musicians like starting to cover black artist songs.
Okay.
So you would have a guy named Pat Boone who did a cover and apparently it was really bad. So like they weren't able to replicate the sound. They were and they were trying to look. And then it came down to Sam Phillips at Sun Records, and he discovered this man that we know now as Elvis Presley.
Mhm.
And Elvis Presley was a truck driver at this point, just this simple truck driver.
Yeah, it's usually like Freddie
and-
Mercury started off in
yeah,
storing luggage in an
yeah.
airport.
Now, the thing about this is that Elvis was he was already trying to get into the music scene and was already bothering Sam Phillips. Sam Phillips like tossed him away constantly.
Mm. He's like, fine, shut the fuck up, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. And he heard him sing, and he was like, he basically said, I found him. I found the guy that we need.
It was like an excuse,
I guess kind of.
but
like-
turns out it was the guy they needed.
Like he was like like Elvis carried that sound.
Yeah.
And like and he covered he covered Big Mama Thornton's Hound Dog.
Yep.
So
That's one
which,
of those big ones, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, but it's completely different from the original song.
Oh.
Like Elvis's version of Hound Dog actually sounds like it's about a dog, whereas the original version by Big Mama Thornton is pretty much about a man.
Yeah. See, that's almost
Um,
going back to our first episode when we talked about like how people who try to remake songs end up, they say they give credits from these songs, but it turns out they change the lyrics entirely where it doesn't even resemble the song.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's one of the examples.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, yeah. So then Elvis got big, and then then rock and roll started to gain this reputation for being, the devil's music and stuff like that.
Yep,
Because
that's a big thing.
as you know, and I think Elvis was part of the reason too, because live when he performed live,
Mm.
if they videotaped it, they can never show the lower half of his body because it was kind of a thing that his gyrating hips were hypnotizing for women. And they would, I guess, they're worried that I don't know if it was worried about like impregnation or just like they were making women faint and
That's what I was going back to. Remember?
So like, yeah, like it was he had powerful hips apparently.
Oh, I remember
Giant
watching. There was a
hips.
video of him singing Hound Dog where it actually showed like a full body image of him just moving his hips and everything.
Yeah, well, like I think they cut away, but yeah, like
Do you remember in film class, film criticism? Do you remember our teacher showed us a while ago? Remember that young kid who was a singer? He
yeah,
was like back early, like
he's a huge artist too.
yeah. I guess he influenced a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name, but yeah, like
Yeah, he was a jazz singer.
yeah, the way they were describing him, how like you see all the girls screaming and stuff though,
Yep.
and how they made the camera like he's too big
Yeah,
for a normal shot and all that.
kind of reminds you of certain artists today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but like artists back then too. Like I mean, yeah, like Elvis,
Yeah.
Beatles.
Hmm. Like at the same time, like they might like performing in audiences, but then you have to get off the stage, and it's almost like a hell.
Yeah.
So it's like, stage is your heaven, off the stage is your hell, because you got the paparazzi, you got the people who don't leave you alone,
Yeah.
you got family, all that,
Yeah.
you got loneliness because and all that. Like it's just, fame sucks. I'm just gonna say that right now. But no, like,
And that's why voice actors have to have the time of their lives.
to be
Because
fair,
they can still do the job and,
To be fair-
and not a lot of people know their face.
yeah, that's one of the things I like. But I always thought about becoming a voice actor because
Yeah.
you know it's easy. All I have to do is just change my voice.
Yeah.
But you know I can't change my voice to shit.
But yeah, fame kind of sucks for that reason.
Yeah.
Like I just like with everything, fame has its ups and downs.
Mhm.
Its ups being that you're able to get your voice out there and able to make an influence on people.
Yeah, like again, like a lot of songs have stopped like prevented
Mhm.
suicides and all that.
But for the artist themselves, it's also bad because, yeah, you can't have a life.
No, you really can't. You can't walk. You can't take your dog for a walk without
Yeah.
being hounded with paparazzi. You can't. You can't say one thing without the news saying shit out of it, changing
Mhm.
it all on you. You just it sucks at the same time, and one slip up could ruin your image,
Mhm.
and it probably wasn't even. That's probably not even what he said or something like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know. Oh, at the same time, like, then you have fans who actually tell you the stories of what their struggles, and it almost makes
Yeah.
you feel like maybe I do belong in this business.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that probably keeps them going, is like hearing from their fans and everything. So,
Yeah.
like, you know what? There's a band. You know what? We have to talk about these guys, because these guys were around during my childhood, and they need to be mentioned because we're talking about the music industry. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Is it a band that we've mentioned yet?
No, actually, it's not. But it is a band who's been around for a while, and they are hated.
Oh, I know who they are.
Yeah. You know,
Question, do you need a penny or a dime back?
no, I was hoping for a nickel.
You need a nickel back?
I need my nickel back.
Alright, one sec.
Okay.
Here's your nickel back.
Thank you. So the band I'm talking about is Green Day. They've been around for a good while, to be honest. Did you know we talked about this? 2000.
I'm sorry, that was great.
Those
That was
days.
great.
Oh fuck. No, but Green Day.
Green Day's great, yeah.
What? Oh shit! Was it 2004 or 5 when Boulevard Broken Dreams came out?
5. I think 2004 was American Idiot.
Yeah, because they were number one.
Yeah.
Boulevard Broken Dreams was number one for number one
Mm.
like number one Billboard, I think it was. Is that what it is?
Billboard Top 100, I think.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
They were number one. Before that was Maroon 5's
This Love.
Miss Love, and then before that was Evanescence.
Yeah.
Bring Me to
The
Life.
Daredevil song. The Daredevil song.
The Daredevil song. I think was that the song? Was that was the movie the reason that song had a big influence?
Yes.
Because
Because the music video actually showed parts of the movie, I think.
there was I watched a music video recently. I didn't show it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I think it was the movie that made it big though.
they did two Evanescence songs. They did My Immortal and Bring Me to
Yeah.
Life. To be fair, Bring Me to Life is a great song.
Yeah.
And Amy Lee's voice. Have you heard Amy Lee? You have heard Evanescence before, right?
Well, I've heard that song before. Yeah.
Have you heard any other song from them?
It might have been My Immortal.
Okay, if you listen to that song, Amy Lee's voice makes you want to cry.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's real too.
Mm-hmm.
And Evanescence are still around, sort of. So they've now gone into opera.
Really?
Amy Lee has recently done a tour with Lindsey Sterling. I don't know if you've heard of her.
Yeah, I've heard of Lindsey Sterling. Lindsey Sterling's great.
Yeah, so they recently did a tour. Amy Lee did a cover of Bring Me to Life.
Okay.
It was like an opera version, and her voice is just as impacting as it was back then. It's insane. Like, it's just as powerful. Like, it's awesome. She's a great voice. She's my favorite female vocalist.
Your favorite female vocalist? Okay.
Because she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Green Day.
Green Day. What year was American Idiot? Was the album in 2000? Before American Idiot is the same album that Boulevard Broken Dreams is in, right? Or is it?
I think it's the one after it.
Oh shit! This is gonna bug me now. I can't remember the.
Because all I remember is I remember American Idiot, and I think there was an album after that that had like the song Holiday on it or something like that.
Holiday was that not in the same album?
I don't know. So I know Holiday and Boulevard Broken Dreams are tied together because the music video for Holiday leads into Boulevard Broken Dreams.
Oh, does it?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. What was the other? They did a recent song, I think, last year, Bang Bang or whatever it was.
Yes, that's them trying to get back. Yeah.
I mean, I really wish they were still as big as they were back then. But at the same time, like, you gotta think, like,
Yeah.
and even they're still early 2000s, which is awesome.
Yeah, they're bringing back the sound. Yeah.
To be fair, I would take Britney Spears over Cara B. I would take Madonna, even though I don't really like Madonna. I'd take Madonna probably over. I want to say Ariana Grande, but at the same time, I don't mind her. What's her name?
What did you start with?
I don't know.
Is there any song? It isn't Lady Gaga, is it?
No. I can't remember. Moving on until he comes to me.
Is she a big pop artist? Demi Lovato?
Nope. I actually like Demi Lovato, to be honest. I will. She's kind of big, but yeah, she is big. I cannot remember her name. It's gonna bug me. I can't keep up with today's pop music, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd just be because I was born in the early 2000s, raised in the early 2000s, I should say. So I'm used to like Madonna's, the Britney Spears.
I'm the same way.
Christina Aguilera's
Like
and all that.
I'm used to like when it comes.
Beyonce's.
Yeah. Like.
But I know it's still around, so that's good.
I was born in '94, so I grew up in the late '90s, early 2000s. So like the kind of pop that was on the radio, it was either if it was pop music, it was either Britney Spears, NSYNC, or Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
Like those were the three big ones.
For a guilty pleasure song, I'm going to tell you a few guilty pleasure songs. So, Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way.
That's yours?
Yep.
Okay.
One Direction, Drag Me Down.
Okay.
It's not
I
bad.
don't know that, but okay.
It's not bad. NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye.
Of course.
And actually, I don't mind Justin Timberlake, to be honest. I can listen.
No. JT ain't bad.
He has a song called Mirrors. It's actually pretty good. I sing along to it. Yeah, so those are my guilty pleasure songs. And Justin Timberlake's my guilty pleasure artist. Your turn.
Guilty pleasure song. We both agree on Backstreet Boys, but different songs. Although I do like "I Want It That Way." Everybody, Backstreet's Back.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy,
beat.
but it doesn't get me.
I Want It That Way is also kind of catchy.
Yeah.
Then you have
NSYNC.
I would say Bye Bye Bye. Yeah.
What's that song that they sing? Do you ever wonder why this music gets you high? You remember that song?
Yeah.
NSYNC. I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember that song.
I don't remember what it's called though.
That was from Jimmy Neutron, wasn't it?
Is that what that's from?
I think. Yeah, that was in the Jimmy Neutron movie. I think.
I can't believe I don't even remember Jimmy Neutron. I watched it, but I almost forgot about it.
Hang on. Did you watch? Were you more familiar with the show or the movie?
Both.
Both?
I actually almost forgot. It's the movie where they go get their parents back from the aliens.
Yes.
Was that song in the theme park when they sneaked out? That's where that's from. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains it. That's why I like it. There's that. In a lot of movies I've seen, like, I think Daredevil.
Yeah.
It obviously introduced me
Yeah.
to
Like a
Evanescence.
lot. Like yeah. Like.
And actually, have you do you remember Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, the first one?
Yeah.
Do you remember Spirit in the Sky?
Yeah.
It was originally a Johnny Cash song.
No.
Like the song they're playing when the two Ghost Riders are riding in the desert. Do you remember that music?
No.
Sorry, not the end credit song. That's what I meant to say.
Is that called Spirit in the Sky? Because
not Spirit in the Sky.
I was gonna say Spirit in the Sky is not
something
that song.
something in the sky. I know that.
Okay, this
Originally,
not-
it's a Johnny Cash song.
might be. I
It's-
mean, Johnny Cash would fit it,
Like I looked it up.
especially if it's because I know the other Ghost Rider's a cowboy.
Yeah, but no, like that song introduced me to a bit more of Johnny Cash. It didn't introduce me to Johnny Cash. It introduced me
Yeah.
to that song, Johnny Cash. Anyone who's, you know what the sad part is, because of the Logan trailer, that's how they know the song "Hurt" now, which is painful to hear.
But yeah, but I mean at the same time, I guess people could say the same about Guardians of the Galaxy, because their whole album pretty much is just old
But to be
music,
fair,
old 80s music.
some of those songs I did hear before Guardians.
Yeah,
But
but also same with me. Yeah,
but
I heard,
unfortunately, most people, they
Yeah.
don't hear. I put that album on for for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I just put it on like a speaker. My dad started jamming to it. I was like, "What album is this?" "Oh, it's from Guardians of the Galaxy." "What?" "It's from Guardians of the Galaxy." "What's that?" "It's a movie."
Yeah.
It's just funny because he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
So my brother obviously knew who it was. He was like, "You see?" Yeah, I show him. Okay.
It's strange. It's strange. Nobody, not even Marvel fans, knew about Guardians of the Galaxy until they announced the movie.
It was a very bad comic book. That's why I know.
Yeah.
But that album, the album that they used, was a good choice because
Yeah, it was a very good choice because it's
it
like
fit with
it fit with the whole '80s vibe.
Yep, that's what was good. Plus there are songs that some people are familiar with, like
Yeah.
Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb.
Hooked on a Feeling was another one. I heard that
Yeah.
one before Guardians.
Yeah, I definitely heard that before Guardians. Come Get Your Love.
To be fair, that was the first time I heard that song.
What was it? Oh shit. I know it was in the trailer. I don't know if it was on the soundtrack. Spirit in the Sky.
Yeah, that was in there.
That was in there? Yeah.
It's in the soundtrack.
Yeah, I knew that song way
Fox,
before that.
Fox on the Run.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
another one.
The Chain by
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. And then another one that most people don't know was the final Guardians of the Galaxy 2's ending, father and son.
Oh yeah.
The Yondu funeral scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember the song? Remember the song that they played?
No, what was it?
Have you-
What?
Was
I've only watched Guardians 2 once.
Once?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You didn't like it?
Not as much as one, really.
Anyway, like yeah, but no.
Like it like yeah.
Yeah, but then so yeah, those songs like what did you say those what kind of you say that's rock and pop sort of thing?
Rock. I would say rock and R&B/soul.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I got a question. Do you hear jazz anymore?
Like I mean, no.
Like
I kind
jazz
of wish you
music?
did.
Jazz music,
but jazz is starting to. I would say jazz is starting to.
It's almost dead pretty much. It's more dead than rock actually.
I would agree with that. You don't hear it really often unless in movies like La La Land or Whiplash, and
Yeah.
those
But-
two albums are fantastic.
Whiplash, I could watch that movie 1,000 times.
I listen to that album constantly. I can listen to albums. I
The-
want to listen to album right
that,
now.
I could watch that ending over and over again. The
Which one? Whiplash?
ending.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, that drumming scene. And
Yeah.
it just J.K. Simmons and
Yeah,
what's his name?
Miles Teller.
Yeah, their acting was just yes.
Yeah,
And then they did just after he does like the final hit, he goes to credits. It's like fuck yeah.
yeah.
I was like, what happened next? It'd be funny at the end. J.K. Simmons is just like, good job. Just after remember what he said to
Yeah.
him in the bar.
He has no worse thing saying than good job.
Yeah. And that's all he says to him at the end. He's
Yeah.
like, good job.
No, that's a curse. He's like, wait. No, even like that was shit.
Yeah, shit.
He was like,
I could do better. Yeah. Or just like the Batman gift.
yeah.
So, oh goddamn music industry. So actually, I don't think I asked. Who is your favorite artist?
Of all time, if I had to pick of all time, it would probably be Beatles or Queen.
That's fair. Is it because of the new movie, or you actually a fan?
No, I'm
Queen
actually
was.
a giant fan. Like my dad used to play "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions" like every single day when I was growing up, pretty much.
There's one-
And Bohemian Rhapsody is my favorite song of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Does that mean you like the Suicide Squad trailer?
Yes. I love the Suicide Squad show.
Okay.
The movie, not so much.
Okay. I don't like Somebody to Love.
I love that song.
I can't. It doesn't work for me.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it's just the way. I don't know. My favorite song from them is "We Will Rock You," obviously.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Radio Gaga, I think, is another one.
Radio Gaga's another good one. Killer Queen's another good one.
Yep. No. We Are the Champions, obviously, another one.
Yeah.
So, that's it. Yeah.
Then there's
Actually,
there's a song that he did with there's a song "You're My Best Friend's" another good one.
actually, I don't think we talked about the Rolling Stones.
Oh yeah,
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger, Keith Richards.
Yeah, Keith Richards.
Surprised he's still kicking it.
Aerosmith. Steven
Aerosmith,
Tyler.
yeah, Steven Tyler.
Rolling Stones, I like, obviously one of the big songs is Painted Black.
Yeah, Painted Black's my favorite song by them.
Yeah, it's, it's a really good song.
Oh, Sympathy for the Devil is another good one.
Yep, it's, Give Me Shelter.
Give Me Shelter's another one. Start Me Up.
Yep. And then you got, Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, and you want to talk about movie songs. Don't Want to Miss a Thing was an Armageddon.
Yeah, during Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler's romantic scene.
Yeah.
So her father was in the background singing the
Yeah.
song. God, fucking Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind that movie. It's just that part I hate.
Yeah.
No, I even like the president's speech in that movie.
Yeah.
That was a good speech.
And then the whole Bruce Willis sacrificing himself works for me.
Yeah, it works for me too. Like, it's one of his better movies.
Yeah.
Not great, but it's better. What else was there? Okay. Yeah, so. My favorite artist of all time, I don't know. I do not know. Namely, my favorite vocalist, but female vocalist, but for male, I don't know. Like, there's so many people I
well,
like.
Male's easy for me.
What, Freddie Mercury?
But yeah.
Okay, who's your favorite female?
Female?
Yeah.
See, that's a tough one for me.
Exactly.
See,
I got the female, you got the male.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. All right. If you had to pin it down to a few choices, could you do that?
Yes.
All right, do that then.
You know what? Guilty pleasure, but Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Benjamin Burley. He's from Making Benjamin.
Okay.
Five Finger Death Punch singer. Fuck, what's his name? Ivan something.
All right.
Shit. See, it's too hard for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Okay, now you narrow it down to female. Come on, I did it. You did it.
Oh, I know.
Got this. Maybe.
Problem is there aren't a lot of like. Actually, no. Okay, I know my favorite female voice probably.
Okay.
Lights.
Lights.
Yeah, she's a Canadian pop artist, but her pop is actually really good. She writes her own stuff.
Oh, speaking of Canadian bands, Rush. We didn't Rush.
Rush, Geddy Lee, and
Tom Sawyer. That
yeah.
song, Tom
Also, like who people consider the best drummer of rock and roll history, Neil Peart.
Sawyer. And he's in Rush. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ah, okay.
At least one of the best ones, because
Yeah,
holy
one-
crap! Like just the whole drum, like the drums on Sphere of the Radio.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's actually okay. So for one of the best guitarists, like switching from drums, is Slash, Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Hey, he's good.
No, okay.
What do you say it? Say it.
No, I'm not saying he's bad.
What are you saying?
I'm saying they're better.
I know. I'm saying he's one of the better ones.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, who's better? Go.
Who's better guitarist?
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there are also better like ones like better technical guitarists too. Like
Yeah. Like if you could, what
he's very good. He has one of my Slash is one of my favorite guitar solos.
Yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah. I like November Rain.
November Rain's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's one of their best. Definitely.
Yeah.
Sweet Child. Oh shit! What's the other song we had?
Welcome to the Jungle.
Yep. Pink Floyd's another one. Like
Pink Floyd is great.
they have. I think Dark Side of the Moon was their
Yeah.
best album. What's the
I would say I liked The Wall more.
Which one had Time in it?
I think Time was Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah. That was that's one like the opening for that.
Yeah.
Like it's like over like a minute. It's
Yeah.
so it's like gets
Yeah.
you ready.
I do like the song Another Brick in the Wall. So
Yep.
like The Wall is one of my favorite ones.
Yep, that's one. Yeah, but yeah. This is gonna bug me now for there's another Guns N' Roses song that's gonna bug me. Shit, that's gonna-
Paradise City.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck, like they're good. Yeah, like, would you go see Guns N' Roses if they were back again? But that's if Axl gets his shit together.
Maybe. I would be open to it. If Axl gets his shit together, which I don't see happening.
No.
And he fires his old crew. Sorry, the crew he has right now, sorry.
They're not singing today, are they? At least I don't think they are.
Who?
Guns N' Roses.
I think Axl Rose is still playing.
Is he?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What was I thinking? Fuck, okay, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up by talking about one more band. Why is Nickelback hated?
See, I did the Nickelback was going to show up. Why is Nickelback hated?
I know Chad Kroeger is a piece of shit.
Chad Kroger's a piece of shit. Another reason why is because their drummer sucks. The drums are pretty much the same on every single song.
Okay, to be fair, like
Their old stuff isn't hated on so much. It's the stuff after like.
would you say, like, do you hate Nickelback? Like, do you like their songs at least?
I like their old songs. Like they
Oh,
don't like piss me off. Like whenever I hear them whenever I hear them, it's kind of like, oh, it's Nickelback.
So would you listen to like Photograph and Rockstar and all that?
I would listen to them in passing. Like I wouldn't be like singing along or anything, but I'd be like, all right, like it's not pissing me off. But they, like, their songs just became less and less good over the years. Like, there's one song, like, there's two songs, like, actually, no, one song I didn't think of that I still can listen to and will sing along with, and that's How You Remind Me.
That's actually, I listened to that 24/7 when I was younger, but then I come to realize like I got annoyed by it.
Because you heard it all the time?
Yeah.
That's why.
Another
Yeah.
one was the Spider-Man one, Hero.
That wasn't Nickelback. That
No, it was
was
Chad
Chad
Kroeger.
Kroeger with a bunch of other people.
But that was a good song.
Still a good song because
Yeah.
it reminds me of Spider-Man. It's actually a good song.
Yeah. And then there was, then their other album, Dark Horse, which had Bird to the Ground.
Okay, yeah.
That was a good song. I like that song. You don't like that song, do you?
I didn't say anything.
You're thinking it.
I didn't say anything.
No, but I like that song. I like Dark Horse, to be honest. They had the songs Never Gonna Be Alone.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know, have you heard that song?
Yeah, no, it's not- yeah, I know
Never
that song.
gonna be alone.
Yeah.
It was good. What was the other one they had? They had a few in there. Burn to the Ground, Never Gonna Be Alone.
I think those are the only two good ones.
They had a few others, I just can't remember. But yeah, like I think Silver Side of a Bullet, whatever the album was their
Yeah,
first
Silver
one.
Side of a Bullet was the one that,
What had Photograph and Rockstar, I'm pretty sure? Or was that?
no. Silver Side of a Bullet, I'm pretty sure, is the one that had, How You Remind Me. I could be wrong though.
I don't know. But to be fair, like if Nickelback comes on the radio, I'll listen to them. I don't hate them as much as everyone else does because I like some of their songs, but I understand what people are saying when they call them like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So
Like, yeah, I don't care for Chad Kroeger. Like,
I don't, he has a good voice. I say that.
he has a decent voice, but yeah, has.
Yeah, like I know he's a piece of shit. Like, did
Yeah.
you see the video of him like performing in Poland or something like that? And someone threw like a water bottle at him or something, and he like just went off stage because like the people were like disrespecting.
Yeah.
At the same time, like that's gotta suck.
Yeah, it definitely has to suck.
Like fuck.
But I mean, like, at the same time, there are. I mean, like, yeah, if people are disrespecting you and shit like that, like, it's one thing. But like, was it? I mean, I'm just gonna go back to Dave Grohl. Like, Dave Grohl is one of the. I'm gonna honestly say it. He's like one of the sweethearts of fucking rock and roll. Like, he is one of the like the nicest guys in the music industry.
Yeah.
In fact, there was one time where he literally like he has brought so many people on stage to rock out. He fucking he broke his foot like in the middle of a show, and then performed while getting the cast put on. And one of his older shows, he literally stopped a fight. He stopped a fight, but he stopped the concert because the fight was going on.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, and he literally addressed like the guys who were fighting. He's like, no, you trying to start a fight? Get the fuck out of my show. We're here to party and rock and roll, having a time, not fucking fight.
Yeah, there's a few bands I've seen do that. Slipknot's done that. Five Finger Death Punch done that. Like, there's a lot of bands that actually don't take shit.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Which is good.
Your least favorite genre of music is pop or country?
Yeah.
You gotta pick one or the other.
One or the other?
Mine's pop. I'm just gonna say that now.
I listen to a lot less country, so I'm inclined to say that, but the history of pop music pisses me off more.
Okay. That's fair. So pop music. Then.
Yeah. What was yours? Country?
Pop.
Pop? Okay.
Country, I don't mind. Depending. And favorite genre?
Rock.
Middle. No, I'm just kidding. It's rock. I wonder what life would be like without music.
Boring and drab.
Yeah. So that was Topic Thunder.
That was music.
That was music.
That was
Here's your nickel back.
Nickel.
You can have your nickel back.
Yeah, for the joke.
Yeah.
I actually thought you were going to mention Nickelback, though, to be honest. And you're like, no, we're talking about Green Day. No.
When you started taking out the chord, I just realized, like, oh, maybe I should talk about Green Day.
Another good band, Billy Talent.
Yes. Yeah. Kingdom of Zod and Red Flag. I
Yep.
love that song.
River Below.
River Below, yes. Although you don't like the singer, Ed Sheeran.
I didn't say I don't like the singer.
He's a good singer. Like,
He's good. Like I said, I like thinking out loud.
Yep. I like a few. Yeah.
And Lighthouse House doesn't. I like Lighthouse House.
Yeah. Wasn't Ron Weasley in that?
You know why? Because there's a joke around he and him what exactly like. So we put him in as himself.
Works. I mean, I thought I saw the video first. I saw Ron Weasley before Ed Sheeran, like
Yeah.
when the video came out. So when I saw Ron Weasley, I was like, he's a singer now.
Yeah.
He's got a good voice. Fuck.
Well, there are a lot of actors turned singers.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, he's got.
I
a
mean,
good voice.
Jared Leto for one.
Yeah.
30 Seconds to
30
Mars.
Seconds to Mars.
Let's see. Robert Downey Jr. He can sing. He's a good singer.
Yeah, but he's not like an actual like logo band. He's not like an actual. He doesn't have like an actual band though.
Oh
But yeah,
no.
he can sing.
But he does solo stuff.
Yeah. Lenny Kravitz. I'm pretty sure he was in Hunger Games.
Yeah, but that's more singer turned actor. Actors turned singers.
Oh shit, what was it? Keith Richards? Watch it?
Keith Richards.
Yeah. Pirates.
Yeah, Keith
Yeah,
Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played.
He
what's
played his dad.
Well, but there's even a bigger joke about that too.
What?
The fact that they based Jack Sparrow off Keith Richards.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Who else is there? There's I guess J-Lo, actor.
Yeah, actor and musician. Kevin Bacon.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I guess you consider him an actor. I guess.
I'm gonna say Eminem because of 8 Mile and the fact that.
Well, yeah.
And the fact that he was in Entourage.
But he was musician turned actor.
Yeah. Well, still musician turned actor turned musician again.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else to say?
Yeah. Like people always talk about how certain genres are there, rock's dead and stuff like that. All you have to do is just look. I used to think the same way, and then cause I was mostly into older music, and then my friends started showing me new music, and a lot of it is good. Oh, damn it! Another thing I want to talk about, but well.
Talk it. Say it.
All right. Okay. 2 things. 1. A band I recommend, The Struts. Very good band.
Okay.
Another one, not so much recommend, but you know how we talked about earlier about how I mentioned how they would take sounds and try to recreate it.
Mhm.
Well, there's another modern band, and you would have probably heard of them by now, Greta Van Fleet.
I don't think I've heard of them.
You know Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
You know the sound of Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
That.
Huh. Okay.
And I mean the singer for Greta Van Fleet,
Mhm.
sounds exactly like Robert Plant.
Okay. I'll have to look into it.
I will show you later. I'll show you after.
We'll see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so even though you think a certain genre is dead, all you have to do is look for it. You'll find good music. You just have to look for it. Even jazz, there's these guys on YouTube called Postmodern Jukebox,
Mm.
who literally take modern music and make it into their own sound, or other sounds and other genres.
Okay.
So yeah, check them out on YouTube. They're pretty good.
Alright, I'll do that. If you want, check out Breaking Benjamin. You might like them, you might not, but it's up
Yeah.
to you. Listen to a few songs from Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
Are you a big metal fan?
I like metal.
Okay, so you might like
Yeah.
that. I need to stop talking about Five Finger Death Punch. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, and some covers are better than others. Some covers are better than the originals. So don't hate on a cover just because it's a cover. Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah is a perfect example of that, and you also have a good example of yours.
Yes, Leonard Cohen's better. So thanks for watching.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I like Disturbed Sound Sounds better than Simon and Garfunkel's. But still.
Which I like Simon
Yeah.
Garfunkel's better. So, bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Do you have any other words of wisdom for
I have nothing. Just.
the cameras?
I got nothing. Nope, I got nothing. I think
Alright.
so. I think we've said what we need to say.
All right. Well,
So, thank you for watching.
yes.
Dislike this video, unsubscribe, and you will see us. God knows when.
Yes.
see us.
You'll see us not here though, because after this we would have lost our jobs. Well, they're not technically jobs. Because if
No, we'll get hated
if we get unliked and unsubscribed, they're not gonna like it. It's like we're gonna lose our Justice gonna fire us.
At least they're being honest about it.
Yeah.
You know what? If we ever do get canceled, making an episode regardless.
The final
The
episode.
final. We'll call it Topic Thunder canceled.
Yeah.
Topic Thunder. Topic Thunder canceled. So, yeah.
It'll be 4 hours long.
It'll be 4 hours long. And we'll just talk about how much, we'll just call it we hate Select Star Network.
Yeah.
Fuck Star Network. We just chirp the shit out of it.
All right, we need to cut this out of it.
Yeah, fuck you, Justin.
We love you. Don't fire us. We love you.
We love you. There we go. Then I might cut this out.
Yeah.
Right. So.
All right. Yeah. So, check in next week. We're gonna be talking about something else.
We don't know what yet. We never do until like the day before.
Literally, actually, or like the week of. So yeah. So
So thanks for watching.
thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed. If you did stick around for the end, we appreciate it.
Yeah. I've been Matt. This has been Tyler.
I've been Matt. This has been Tyler. That's what we're going with.
Yeah. I mean, when we
I am no longer Tyler. My real name is Nicholas. There we go.
Yes. And I'm currently an alien who took over Matt Dean's body. And that's how we did it.
I think we better cut.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you for watching.